Hello, thank you for being part of our free ebooks community. I'm Martin Wales, the president, and I'm here today to answer some questions. If you've just joined us as a free standard member, welcome. If you've been with us a while, then you probably know your way around the site and what ebooks are. Really what I want to do today is talk to you about some of the questions we get that people have before they upgrade themselves to the VIP level. Whether you're looking at the monthly, yearly, or annual subscription, why are there charges and what are they for, and how does it all work? Well, those are great questions, and I'm going to answer some of them today. The first one we often get is, how can you give them away for free? I've written them down here so I don't forget. And how do we give them away for free? Well, the authors donate them, first of all. These are authors who are writing books, they have stories, they have messages and wisdom to share, and they don't fit the model of the traditional New York publishers, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. But they're willing to offer their books for free because they want to get promotion, publicity, they want to get known in the industry, or they're not money driven, of course, and they just want to share their message. They're artists, they have a talent, whether it's telling a mystery story or a science fiction one. They like to entertain people, and that's what we love. That's why we call ourselves the People's Publisher. We want to help people get out there and get their books known. The next question, if they're free, why is there a charge? Well, behind the scenes, there's a staff. We have at least 15 people and other people that we hire on a regular basis to take care of the technology. We have servers, files that need to be uploaded and transferred, and all the things that go on in the background there. We have security that we need firewalls, we need ways to protect our community and keep it running. So there's servers and other hard costs that we have. So it's really an administrative charge that allows us to cover the expenses and the costs that it takes to run the community, grow the community as well. We also do have advertisers and sponsors that help subsidize that and keep our annual subscriptions and our fees low for everybody. So that really helps out as well. Do we have New York Times bestsellers? Why not? Well, we don't carry the New York Times bestsellers because the New York Times publishers, the top 5, let's say, their business model works on taking the most popular or books that will sell to the masses that they can make millions on. So they need to sell millions of those books for their business model. So they will reject thousands of transcripts, quality authors and material and stories every week. You've heard stories about Chicken Soup for the Soul being rejected, now one of the most popular book series on the planet, selling over 500 million copies. You've heard about the Harry Potter stories. She was rejected many, many times before she's now one of the richest authors in the world, and women as well. So there's lots of stories about that. So what we wanted to do was give people a way to publish their books and their stories, to present what I call real and raw, up-and-coming authors, people who have great stories to tell. If you think about the independent movie industry, where the independents are now a multi-billion-dollar industry, whereas maybe 10, 20 years ago we didn't have an independent film industry. It was just what came out of Hollywood. It was commercial. So I really enjoy helping the independent writers get known and popular. Who writes them? Well, people of all ages, races from around the world. They're independent authors, and again, you never know what's going to pop out. There's just these people with talent. It's like these television shows you see, America's Got Talent, Britain's Got Talent, where just somebody walks out on stage and they don't look like they're a rock star, they don't look like they're an opera singer, and all of a sudden, wow, just music comes out of their mouths. Well, it's the same thing that comes out of our authors' pens and computers. So really, it's just a fantastic buffet, if you will, of people of different cultures, different thinking from around the world. And that's why we're committed to helping you read anytime and anywhere. And as a VIP, we have all the different formats. And probably the last question here, can I read on my smartphone and tablet, or do I need an e-reader? Well, I've got my e-reader here. I use a Kindle, and I step out at lunchtime and enjoy a book. But really, the answer is yes. You can read on any device. We have all the formats. We have Kindle, EPUB, the PDF and text, of course, you're familiar with as a standard member. So as a VIP, you have unlimited downloads. You have any format. You can read on any device. And of course, we have our apps for our mobile smartphones. If you have Apple iOS or Android, we're actually upgrading those all the time and making them better and better. So really, you can be at work on your computer. You can look at your smartphone on your commute home, on the subway maybe. And of course, sitting around on the deck enjoying yourself, reading a good book on your iPad or other tablet as well. So I hope that answers your questions, and I invite you to check out the VIP level today and upgrade, and we've provided a special price for you as well to encourage you, and that's all I have to say today. Enjoy your weekend.